Hey everybody, I'm Anie, creator and inventor of the Jewel Tool polishing system. And today I want to show you guys and share with you guys my techniques on polishing. So these last few days I've introduced the compound brushes that these are brushes that you can use with our new pink magic compound to eliminate all those long consuming steps of the brushes, like time consuming, all these brushes, these colors, them. Um, and yeah, they're great, but I could not sell, couldn't sell them to the India factories. They're like, nope, that takes too much time. So I've been working on an alternative and I figured that out. So yay. So now I've been asked a gazillion questions and I'm here to address what you can use them on, sharing with you my polishing techniques and other wheels that you currently have that you can use the compound on, and I'll show you how to do them properly. So one of the wheels that I want to show you are my um, flexible felt polishing wheel. It's like the puffy buff right here. Yeah, right here. And what makes these unique is, you guys, I had them cut up. So it's the same material, if you will, as like I want to say my felt. Like if you're used to seeing my felt wheel, the polishing felt wheel. So this is a bunch of little mini felts that when you apply compound on, they work more at creating a smoother finish and less waves, because this is not a bunch of cloth that are stitched together, if you will. So it's a different kind of technology. So I'm going to show you how to use that. So first and foremost, okay, so we have people now watching, and I'm going to stop to say hello. Hi, Rita. Hi, Tamara. So I'm happy to see you again, too. And thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Yes. Oh, wonderful tea break. I love you. I have my tea here. I have my tea right here. So, tea sisters, cheers, Tamara. So, I'm happy you are here. And everybody, oh, there's more people watching. So, everybody else watching, hi. So, I'm going to get right into going. And I want to just say thank you so much for all your support. We've had so many orders. When more people come on, I'll make a little announcement. Cheers. Yes. Okay. So, let's get started. I just wanted to give you a quick little intro of what I'm doing, but we're going to get into this. This is going to be a quick show. So don't think that you can go and have like a half-hour break and I'll still be back, because I am going to move pretty quick. I'm putting on my fingertips. Look at, we're wearing pink today. I thought I would wear pink in lieu of the pink magic compound, darling. In lieu, no? Oh, instead. Oh no, then just in theme. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. Good evening, my love. Thank you for being here. So let me show you. So these are wheels that you probably have, but if you don't, we are going to do a special price on these wheels for people who don't have it. There is a set of these. There's a set of these real quick. I got to mention because Kimmy will get mad at me if I don't. So we have a set of these that are usually $49.99, and there'll be a coupon that we'll be giving here at the show where for 24 hours you can get these for $30.99. So you'll pretty much save about 20 bucks. So a savings of about $20, just so you know, and then individually also they're on sale. But let me get to showing you guys what they are. So I went ahead and put a brand new one on here, okay? So I put a brand new one on because I want to show you, if you have a brand new one, how exactly this works at getting it ready for you to use. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So what makes this unique, you guys, let me take my finger off, is the way it's cut. Do you guys see how it allows you to be flexible? So I wanted something to mimic, like, let's say a buff, right? But a buff is just cotton that is just stitched together, and it's really difficult to control and get a nice, smooth, even surface. And not, this one will create waves But if you really want to clean up a surface and get into hard to reach curved area or nooks and crannies, this is felt. So this reminds you of like the felt polishing wheel that you have right here. Do you guys see that? So you get the same benefits of this felt, but in a flexible form. Does that make sense? Okay, so there you go. I'm going to show you guys how these work. Teresa says hi, Yarrow, and Kimmy too. Yara and Kimmy said hello. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so let me get started. I just went ahead and put this on the Save Your Hands, and it's brand new. When you guys get a new one, you guys, it's going to like kind of make a little fluff, okay? And here's a little tip too. Before you put something on, like on your Save Your Hands, don't don't tighten it. So like leave it loose like this, like I'm talking about, like loose. Get it nice and situated on your jewel tool, and you guys see it's still loose. Once the Save Your Hands is secured on the spindle, you can do side profile. See how it's loose? Then tighten this. That's the best way to do it. So now we're running, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of prep it a little, just because once you see, you'll see right now, it's a little fluffy, dusty. You guys see that? And it'll go away, but to kind of get it out a little quicker, grab some sandpaper real quick and kind of get rid of a little bit of the fluff, if you will. If you get rid of, sooner or later, the fluff will slow down. You don't want to do that too much, just a little bit. And then what's going to really compress this is putting on compound. Do you know what I mean? So let's say we want to put the pink magic compound on. I'll use the one I've been using, and I'll use the side that doesn't have, oh, it's a little fluffy. So your first time doing it, you should give yourself a good generous amount, because you really want that compound to kind of embed inside those nooks and crannies, okay? And sooner or later, this will not, well, this will stop doing this. This is just a process. It's lovely. So like, let's say that I want to polish something that is dull like this. Do you guys see that? You guys see how dull this is? But it's curved. So if I just use a buff, I'm not certain that it's going to get into everything so perfectly, but I do know that this will. So let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Okay, so we have this area right here. You see that? It's not polished at all. And we'll go ahead and give it a nice polish right here. So you just hold it, and it's going to get black, which is okay. We want it to turn black. Yara, can you do a side profile? We want it to turn black. You see that, how it's turning black? That's good. Oh my heavens. Look at that shine, guys. Look at that. So I'll keep going. So now this is where you want to add more compound right here. You want to add more compound because now it's starting to embed. And you will go ahead and start getting it all, just work it. It's wonderful. Kind of get into all those nooks and crannies. And what's nice is it doesn't want to pull it out of your, wow, that's just a pink, wow. Whoa. You guys want to see this? Look at this. You guys see the shine? Hold on, let me put my hand out of that. Yeah. You guys see that? So let me go ahead and show this. I'm going to show a before and after on my camera. Yeah, so there you go. And you can just keep that. So like even something that's flat like this will do a really good job at getting that polish. For some reason, I got a better like look down here. It's so bright here in my studio. You guys see that shine right there? All the way down. Yeah. So there. So that's that. Now that's with the pink compound. Like just the pink compound, you guys. Can we take a moment and talk about how glorious and gorgeous that pink magic compound, yeah, you posted the link, operates. I know a lot of you guys who are watching already bought yours. So this is to educate you on how things are going to go and what you can use them on. So now, like, let's say that you have a wheel that, like, let's say you want more. That's when you use, let's say, the Jewel Tool compound, the one that pretty much comes in every kit of the Jewel Tool. And then, yeah, my Ani super polishing, that would be excellent on here. Let's say you have something that it's a little bit more, you need to get more aggressive, or you can use the scratch away compound. So remember, scratch away is going to be your more heavy hitter for more stubborn scratches. The Ani's polishing compound is going to be your go-to pretty much for everything. And then the pink magic compound will give you that glorious shine on something that is dull. And you saw right now that that surface wasn't, the most shiniest, but yet it brought it up to a luster just using the pink magic compound on its own. So I love it so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you guys too. So, okay. So I'm going to keep going. Remember, I said I'm not going to be here too long. So let's keep going. If you want to see how this operates, like, let's say if I use it with the Ani's compound. Okay. So my pick up pretty much my OG compound. Okay. So there we go. And remember, these are on sale. Okay. So let's say that I want to use it on something that's curved. Do you guys see how this is curved on something that is like curved like so? You see that? And then the concave, I want to say. And the surface is not what's it called? Clean at all. It's got ugly marks on it. Definitely not polished, okay? So I'm going to hold it right here. This is a good angle. Don't change the angle. Okay, so I'm going to hold it right here. And it's great because it doesn't want to pull it out of your hand, but it does a super nice job at polishing evenly. Look, like, do you guys see that how shiny it got already? Okay, see how shiny it got already? And then I'll go ahead and do the other side. And if it's deeper scratches, I would suggest using the scratch away compound. So I'll be done with this in just a second. And that should do that right there. So you get this really even without, I want to say, without waves. Do you guys see that? And then let's say that there's some scratches that are stubborn. That's when you want to add a little scratch away compound to say, you know what, I'm not going to suffer and work hard when I don't need to. So I'm going to just put the scratch away compound and work it. Sometimes with the scratch away compound, you'll get a little bit of a haze, but it's okay. Just work it through and it'll go away, but it does its magic. And you guys see already how clean that is? You see that? So it does, but do you notice how there's no like scratches? I didn't create more abrasive scratches with the scratch away because the scratch away has no abrasive compound, but will still deliver that gorgeous, even polish. So now, I know, right? Thank you, Teresa. So now I'm going to use the pink magic compound. Okay, so here we go. Yes, I am going to mix the compounds on the buff only because this buff is still brand new and it hasn't embedded in it. But once your buff starts to embed that compound, you can't mix them. I'll tell you that right now. But right now I can. So I would recommend a separate one just for the pink. This is my God honest opinion because this is still brand new and fluffy. It has not been saturated with this compound. So just know that you have a small window to play games. But you once it gets embedded in the fibers, that compound will still release. And then that's going to be a problem when you're trying to achieve a high polish and it's not getting there. You guys see that shine now? It's like so gleamy. And you can change the scratch pattern. I've been staying in the same shape, same direction. Change it up. Give yourself a zhuzh like this. You see this? There we go. Now you can't see any of the lines. You see that? Does that make sense now, Yarrow? That makes sense? Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm happy. Tamara, I think I'm happy I make sense. Because once it gets embedded, there's like no, you can't stop it. Like it's gonna keep that compound is gonna keep giving, keep releasing off of it. So there, and then remember it's like curved, right? Curved. Okay, so we've done that. So I was able to show, and then if you have, let's say, areas that, let's say I want to polish this with a buff, but something like this, when it has these weird things, you guys, can be very dangerous. Okay. When I say dangerous, like it could catch a buff and rip it out of your hand or destroy or damage and bend the actual piece you're working on. So I have a solution. These felt polishing wheels are excellent for that. So like, let's say I'm going to put the puffy buff, sorry, the puffy felt buff there. So like, let's see, I do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yes, they come individually. So they come individually and with the, as a set. Now I'm gonna show you what the yellow one is good for. So stay tuned because watch what I'm gonna do because you might only need just the set because you can put the pink magic compound on this for a beautiful shine. So you know what, before I do anything, hold on, before we move on, let me show you that. Give me a second. I'm gonna put this, give me 1 second. I think I had one already that I used. Yeah, this one. This one I have used, but this has no compound on it. But I just didn't want to get a brand new one dirty for no reason. Okay. So here, so now this is great. It's a 3M chamois, but I still think that it performs really pretty with the pink magic compound. I use this a lot in India. Yeah, it's you don't have to apply compound. I'm telling you technique. Remember, I told you today was going to be all about techniques. Okay? All about tech. Do you see how it even brought it brighter? So you have the basically what we're doing is we're utilizing the advantages of, let me say this, of this. So this is a very interesting material. It's like a chamois, you guys. You understand. If you know chamois, then you know that this doesn't leave like the weird streaks, like let's say a buff would leave. So you're using a different material and applying compound on it. And the compound we're using is such a glorious fine compound that they're like the best friends forever. They're like a perfect match. Look at them kissing each other. I love you. I love you forever. We make a perfect, perfect team. So even in here, since we're on that topic of all that, I actually used this at the show. Where's the one I used? God, I don't want to use a used one. Oh, here I have it. I have it here. Look, if you guys look, I'm not lying. Do you guys see this one? This one had compound on it, my pink magic compound. Do you guys see that? The reason is when I would, let's say, use like the compound brush in India, okay? Let's just kind of go through the look and say that I needed to get into like nooks and crannies. I actually did this. You guys want to laugh? This one, I polished this raw casting. Can you guys see how shiny it is over here? All over here compared to this raw casting. I actually did this in India. I polished these. Where is that? I polished all of these with the compound brushes. Because the way they do it takes forever. So I wish you guys can see it better. But anyways, so I actually did this at the show. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take the Jewel Tool compound, okay, the regular Jewel Tool compound, and add some, get it nice. You guys see, when you put the compound on this brush, give yourself a generous portion because these brushes will hold and use that compound to polish. It doesn't like keep it embedded. Let me find something to use. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna find something out of my stash. Oh my God, I have so much. Is that good? No. I could polish in there. That might be a contender. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna find something with nooks and crannies. Oh, here's a good one. This is good. That's not polished. Do you guys see that right there? So you guys see that right there? That's not polished at all. Right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the 3/4 inch compound brush to get into all this nooks and crannies. And then I'm going to show you how I use this to make it a wowza gazowza look. Ready? Okay, so instead of going through a bunch of steps, like here, instead of going through all of this lovely steps, here, hold on. Instead of going through all of these steps, do you guys see that? Instead of going through all of these steps, okay, let me just remind you what we're doing. We're going to go from here. I'm going to hold it right here, and you're going to hold it in one spot. You got to let it do its work. This is not a 3M brush, okay? You got to let the compound work it, baby, work it. And then if you get it, you guys see, this is what I want to show you. Do you guys see how there's compounds here? This is what happens when you use a bristle brush like this, okay? This is what happens when you use this. Do you see that? Okay? Now, to remedy that, you guys, you have to hold it and work it. Like that's, I'm talking like zhuzh it. Get it going because you've got to get that compound to work. That's what it's doing. It's working. So you can't just expect it to just, go away on its own. You've got to zhuzh and work it. And you'll see right now what I'm talking about. You guys see that already? You see that shine we got? Really, really nice. Cleaned up that whole area right there. And if you still see some compound, no problem, just zhuzh it over again. But that's okay if you do. That's, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep going all the way down, get into that nooks and cranny. Okay, so there, we did it in one shot, you guys. You see that right there? Okay, so now if you want, let's say we're not, instead of going here just yet, you can add a little pink compound to this because you want to get some of the pink compound in the nooks and crannies to give it a high polish. So again, hold it there and get in there because you want to get into the nook and cranny and polish. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got all in that area is shiny. So now we're going to take this little chamois. This is a 3M chamois. Do you guys see that? It's not a buff. And you can even use this on its own, but it really, really, really excels with the pink compound, the pink magic compound. Look. So I'm going to put the pink magic compound on here. See that? Just get it all in there. It's lovely. Okay. And now we're just going to hold it right here. And already you'll see the shine come through. It's a really quickie. You don't have to hold it there for too long. Look at that shine. You guys see that? You guys see that shine? I'm going to show my camera here. You guys see that? Okay, so before I move on, I'm going to show you one more thing. So now, are you guys getting this right here? Can you guys comment so that I know you got it? Because I'm going to move on to one more other technique. So remember, just to recap, I used the 3/4 inch compound brush with the Jewel Tool compound, okay, just to give you guys an idea, okay, right here. Then I touched up with a little bit of the pink compound here, okay, right here. And then I put the yellow chamois, okay, the layered mini buff with the pink magic compound right here is what I used. So yes, okay. Holly says yes, looks fabulous, lovely. Okay, actually it does look fabulous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It looks really good. I'm like, I should have demonstrated this in India. I had plenty of stuff, but are you understanding how fast you can get results instead of like that? This shape, you guys, is something I would have used with the brushes because look, it has so many nooks and crannies to get in there and around the little rope design and all that by the bezel. So the brushes, yeah, and I didn't hurt the stone. That's another thing, you guys. The using the brushes, oh, that's a good advantage. So when you use my compound brushes with compound near a stone, okay, you're not going to harm the stone. Pretty much I want to say all stones, you won't harm it. Like, don't just hold on to it, of course, but like, if let's say we were using the 80 grit near this area and you had a stone that could get scratched, this 80 grit or 120 grit will scratch it, you guys. Will scratch it. So it's for stones, the compound brushes, you guys, are safer to use. That's actually a really good advantage. Thank you for that, Yara. I didn't even think of it. I knew it, but I didn't think of saying it. Okay, Meg says, can you mix compounds on the new wheel, or do you have to so what ends up happening, Meg, is when you clean the felt or any buff, you do need to sand away the previous compound. So the more you sand, the more your product has a shorter lifespan. So sanding it off is not recommended at all. It's not, because what ends up happening is you'll be using it with a compound, and it will get into the fibers. Let me show you. It'll embed. Like here, let me show you something that still hasn't been touched yet here. It's white, okay? But let's say that I start polishing. No matter what, you guys, it starts to get embedded in there. It's really difficult to remove that compound unless I'm going to shave a good layer off of my felt. So the suggestion is to have a polishing wheel allocated for that compound. Now, when it was fresh in my compounds, you got to remember also too, I'm speaking only of Jewel Tool compounds. If you mix a compound in there that is greasy, there you can't even hop back and forth, even if it was a new buff. Does that make sense? So the more greasier it is, and the more greasier it is, the quicker it's gonna latch onto those fibers and never let go. Never. It'll just keep giving. Like there's times where I'll be at a show and I have my buff and I know what I use it for. I'll go to the bathroom and I come back and I use it and it's like this grease slap all over. And I'm like, oh, who did that? Someone wanted to show off their compound. They do this at the shows and they used my buff with my Jewel Tool to show off their compound. But what it did is it destroyed my buff. And no matter how much I sanded, no matter what I did, that nasty grease just was like the gift that kept on giving. And I was like, ugh. So got rid of that buff. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't work all the time. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, you get it to the bright finish so quickly. It takes me forever. Rita, this is why I'm doing these techniques. I've been getting this feedback from some people, and I said, let me give a day to devote some teaching. Do you understand? So Rita, keep this video on hand to see how I'm zhuzhing, how I'm moving. All of these are critical techniques to implement. But I love you. You got it. I know you can do it. You're so talented. Meg says, Baron, I only use the Jewel Tool compounds. I was meaning with the new white wheels that came out this week. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I already explained it. So the brushes, listen, the brushes will not kind of hold the compound. That's why you have to keep reapplying it, but it will keep some. So if you're using, like, I want to say the scratch away compound, this has a certain kind of material that I put in that stays on a wheel longer than these two. So that could be your problem. It's staying on the wheel too long. And now you're trying to jump from this to this, and you've now mixed them. And that could be a problem, is all I mean. I want to say that I'm trying. Listen, I could be one of those mean teachers and say, you can never mix them. You can never mix them. But I would be lying to you. I would be lying to you. But you have to understand the composition of the compounds you're using when you want to mix them. So mixing the scratch away compound with all the other compounds is never going to end well for you at all, because these are all dry, but there's something I put in here that gives you an added little oomph to tackle the scratches. Does that make sense? Trying to make it easy to understand, but yet give you the God honest truth. You know, the language I'm speaking is, I feel like the language I'm speaking is what another jeweler or a polisher would understand, like, within seconds. So just give yourself some time to grasp this, okay? Because I know this is not something you've done your whole life. This is a little new, but I am experienced, professional, willing to give you my professional advice. So help me help you. I think it's clear. I love you. I love you. God bless you, Teresa. Thank you for that. Okay, so we're going to move on. So if we got this, we're going to move on because I want to show you another technique. So now back to, remember I was saying, instead of using, remember back to this one, remember this guy? So instead of using a buff that could catch and bend and distort this, I would highly recommend using this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, the fluffy buff. Yep. Let's go ahead and put this on. Okay. So I am going to use the Jewel Tool, the OG, okay, compound on this. Hold on, let me get my camera right. So let's go ahead and, oh, shoot, I didn't tighten it. Hold on. Let me tighten it. Wait, what happened? Image is not clear. Oh, hold on, Rita. Give me a second. I'll wait a second. Yarrow says it could be the internet buffering. Tell me when it's clear. Okay, so here, let me know when it's clear so I can show you guys. Keep me updated when it's clear. Anybody, everybody? I don't want to start until it's clear, guys. That'll serve no, I'm still learning. Oh, Meg, no problem, my love. No problem. This is what I'm here to do. I'm devoting time out of my day to educate you, you know? This is one thing, you guys, while we're waiting for the image to be clear, one thing, you guys, I just want you guys to know is people, I want to say every instructor does not devote enough time for finishing or teaching you how to properly finish. They either, you know, companies just either want to dump polishing products on you and say, yeah, this could do this. Good luck to you. Yeah, let's see how you end up. Or there's jewelry instructors out there. God bless them. I love them. And there's only a small handful, and you know who they are, that will help you on your finishing, like finishing of your piece. They'll teach you how to do that, but to limited. But there's no one that really teaches you how to give yourself a proper professional finish. And I'm here to tell you that you guys know it, I know it, but if you don't finish your pieces professionally, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look finished. It doesn't look professional. So all that money you spent on the metal is now worthless because it's not finished properly, you know? So I want to teach you and I thank you because you guys are really wanting to learn and I'm willing to teach you. So God bless you. I really love you. It's hi Anie. Yeah, not clear. How about this, Shannon? Okay, go overhead. Tell me if you guys can see it. Still fuzzy. Maybe it's our internet. Am I fuzzy? Do I look better now that I'm fuzzy? Still fuzzy, Rita says. I don't want to work if it's still fuzzy. Is it our internet? We don't know. We still have internet. My phone still has internet. Very blur, very still fuzzy, very blurry. Okay, Yarrow is checking the connection right now because we still have internet. Obviously, I'm here, but fuzzy here too. Okay, you guys, no problem. I hear you. However, how do I look in there fuzzy? Is it like a soft focus? It goes in and out. Oh, give me a laugh. How does my skin look, you guys? Oh my goodness. One of these days, I have to share with you guys what I've been doing with my skin. You know, but you're always beautiful. I love you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I try. Yara's trying one more thing. Okay, so listen, if we're just gonna go straight up Wi-Fi. Now, if you look way better when image clear. Oh, Rena, I love you. So Yara's gonna unplug something. Now listen, if I lose connection, because he's only gonna go on Wi-Fi, if we lose connection, we will start up immediately. So just look for me again, just in the event. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, he's gonna unplug. Okay, you guys, I'm still here. Is it working? And if here, and if you guys are watching this on the replay, just fast forward this whole area because I'm hoping we'll clear up out of this. Okay, hold on. We got the delay, so we're waiting to hear what people have to say. Looks better. You're back. Hi. Better. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's keep going, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. Let's go. So we have that piece right here that we're going to work on. Remember, if we used a buff, this could catch and tear it out of our hands or bend this piece, you know, all that beautiful stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put, actually, I'm just going to put the pink magic compound on here. Let's do that. Let's just try the pink magic compound. Okay, so let's try this right here. And you don't want to push too hard, but you want to make sure that the felt fibers are making contact with the metal. You understand? Do you see how I'm doing it? Just give yourself a little zhuzh, no pressure, no craziness, and then when you're done, back off of it. Oh, oh, oh. Hi, my name's Shiny. Hello. Wow. Wow, I did not see that coming. Wow, that's gorgeous. Do you see that? Let's show the before and the after. So you guys see how it works? And then look, if I wanted to get some of those deeper scratches out, let's say, I would use like either the Jewel Tool compound or the scratch away compound. Do you know what I mean? You guys want to see? Let's do the scratch away compound. I'm going to put it down at the bottom. Okay. So let's show the scratch away compound. See? Oh, wowza gazowza. So I kind of have the scratch away at the bottom, and I'm going to use the pink at the top to kind of polish that, like a two-part buff. Oh, whoa, whoa. You see that? I worked right here. Really nice. Really, really. Oh, so Shannon, it's these. Where, do I have a clean puffy buff? Where's my clean? Oh, here it is. It's this one. It's our felt uh, puffy buff. Yara posted the link. So this is like the felt that you're using here, but it's flexible and it gets into nooks and crannies. Like earlier, we polished this curve in here. We polished it with this. Oh, sorry, I already got compound on it. Well, I just want you guys to know this is super magnified because off camera, I can't even see these dots. This is insane, Yarrow. I really cannot even see that. Off camera, I couldn't even, I didn't even notice that. I'm not going to lie. So there we go. So we did the what? Oh, this. So the puffy buffs are on sale only for this show. So this show, because of I'm doing this show and I'm teaching you, we're only doing the puffy buffs and this other little one for 24 hours. So they're usually a set of this one and this one is $49.99 and they're on sale for $30.99, almost $20 off. A lot of you guys even already have this, but whoever doesn't, Merry Christmas. Okay, take advantage. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and what? What? It's fuzzy again? Well, that's not good. It's fuzzy again, Shannon says. Anyone else seeing fuzzy? I pretty much think you guys are correct. Is it fuzzy again? Okay, so look, you guys, even if you have something curved like this too, and you don't want to use the felt wheel to get in there, but you want it to be super smooth, and a buff is just not the option to get this smooth. I'm sorry, you guys, it doesn't work. Like to get this, all these weird things off, it's not going to work. So this would be your best option. So look, let me show you this. I'm going to put the scratch away compound on it. And we're going to go ahead and, so let me get a before after shot right here. Oh, here, let me show you a tip. You guys see how there's a little haze and you see some shine popping through? That's normal. That's telling you there's still compound on the surface. So as a polisher, you need to work that, baby. You need to work that out. Do you understand? And work to get to your shine. Let me go ahead. Oh, wow, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to polish this right here a little bit. Give me a second. I'm trying to keep the scratch away compound at the bottom so I can just stay on one buff. Because Kimmy told me I don't have too many in stock, so I don't want to keep using my inventory. So that's why I'm being a little frugal and using half of the buff. I know. Things I do, man. Okay, so this is the finish off of the scratch away, you guys. Look. You can do it whenever. It's on sale now. Hold on, let me just do right here. There we go. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to add the pink compound to the top portion of it. You can see it's a little fluffier. Yara, you want to show the side view? You guys see my buff, what I've done? So this darker section is the scratch away, because once you add the scratch away, you pretty much have embedded the buff. But I've kind of tried to keep the top with the pink. So look right here, I'm going to use the pink to give myself the nice little high polish. Oh my heavens. Ooh, baby. Ooh, you guys see that? Hi, Patty. Oh my goodness, about time you found me, girlfriend. You guys see that? And then look, from here, let me show you real quick. From here, you can go straight to like a little soft buff. So whenever you use a soft buff like this, you guys, you will always get the highest polish known to man. Just a little. Oops, sorry. See how I want to grab it? Darn it. The little light little zhuzh, and look at that. You guys get ready for gleamy. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shannon. We should have like a little bell when someone gets it. Ding, 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 like they do on TikTok when someone buys something. Ding, 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 ding. So yeah, you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? And look, the design is still intact. I didn't touch it. It's hard to see the design because it's so shiny now. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so are we good with that explanation? I just want to go. So now I'm going to show one more thing of how to use the compound brushes in a certain area to get a high polish. So let's go back to the 2-inch one. Okay, so I've showed a portion of this before. Okay, so hold on, let me find a good piece I can show. Let me show you. Actually, I'm going to show this one more time, because someone had a question, and I want you guys to remember this when you're using your compound brushes. Okay, I'm going to show you a technique. Okay, and I'm going to use the, what's it called, the scratch away compound on this, and I want you to learn how to clean up something that's really, really rough. Okay, and remember, you can use, let's say, a 220 grit, okay, to clean a certain area off. And then you can use the compound brush to to give you the home run. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, you guys? Thank you, Teresa. I'm excited for you too. Okay. Can you tell Shannon and Teresa will add them to the order? Yes, Shannon and Teresa will add them to your existing orders. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know which one I'm going to use. So look here, let me just show you a technique, you guys, because I'm all about techniques. So let me show you real quick. So let's say I want to clean up. Let's just do this side one more time because it's not super clean, okay? And I want to save that for something else. So let's say I want to clean up this with the 4-inch. I mean with the 400 grit, okay? So I cleaned it up, and you guys understand the situation, okay? All right. So now let's say instead of going through all those steps, I want to really just do it with the compound brush. So watch this. I'm going to take this and hold it right here. And I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys when you're using it, you might have like this compound, a little haze. Do you see that little haze? Okay, so this haze is compound. And how you guys remedy that is just hold it there and zhuzh it a little bit more. And as the compound starts to work, it goes away. Does that make sense? So don't give up. Get it going and clean it all up until you get your desired beautiful finish right here. You see that? See how we got that shine? You see this? Trying to get you see that? So now from here, we can go to the pink compound, okay, and give myself an added shine just to get it inside the nooks and crannies, if you will. This is all for the hard to reach areas, like right in here. You guys see that shine right there? Trying to show. And then from here, you can, to get it added shine, to get into that little nooks and cranny, you can either use this one because it's flexible and will get all the way in there for a polish, or you can use the little chamois to get in there too. So it doesn't really matter which one, but let's try. Let me actually take this off. Hold on. There we go. Let me show a chamois. There we go. Nice shine. I'm putting the pink magic compound on here. Watch this, you guys, within seconds. Oh my heavens. Wait, what happened? You guys see that? Every time I flip it up, I'm getting the reflection of all my lights, my cameras. You guys see that? It's like, it's such a mirror, you guys. When I flip it up, I'm getting too much reflection. You guys see that shine? Hold on. I'm trying to get it on my camera, on my phone camera. Yeah. Oh, it would have been help if I was recording. Genius. What a genius I am. I did not even record that. So sorry, you guys won't ever see the video. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, so wait, we got a question. Rita said, after which grit would you use your scratch away compound, if that makes sense? Okay, so the scratch, you just think of this. The scratch away compound is your muscle when you need some backup for deeper scratches. If you're like, I don't know if the Jewel Tool compound is going to handle that, and I don't want to put more scratches on this and make more work for myself. So the scratch away compound should only be used when you need some muscle. You need some extra help to get some of the deeper scratches out fast without creating more mess and not worrying about harming any stones. Can this work with plated gold and silver? So Shannon, that's a good question. The pink compound is going to be your best bet at polishing anything that is plated. Now, I went over this on a previous show that sometimes I don't know how many microns it's plated. So it truly depends on who plated it and how cheap they were and how generous they were at the plating, because they are based on microns. So I would say, to be safe, stick to the pink magic compound so that you can polish all your plated stuff beautifully. But just don't go crazy with it. Don't go and polish for like an hour, because just rubbing on nothing will remove, plating. Your regular daily wear over and over again will remove plating. So just slow and steady wins the race with plating. Okay, anything else? ShamWow. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God. I was thinking this whole time, what was he saying? Like the ShamWow. Yeah, this is like advanced ShamWow. This is 3M technology ShamWow. But yeah, this ShamWow, you guys, it like is the most, it's so smooth and so fine. It like doesn't scratch, doesn't leave streaks. It's wonderful. And this combined with the pink compound, another kiss. So they laugh here every time I say that. Cool, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, now wait, there's some other things I wanted to show you too, real quick. Hold on. So we've already established, you guys, if you were here on, now that you talked about plating, before I forget, you can use the pink magic, yeah, overhead. You can use the pink magic compound on, what do you call, on gold filled. So like here, like, let's see, this would actually be a better one if I did this one with gold filled. Hold on. This one doesn't want to come off. Hold on. There we go. So like if I use this, even with this, let's say I don't even want to use a buff because a buff could be sometimes scary. Look. See, this will get into all those little nooks and crannies and it won't harm it. But look at the shine. It'll get into all, like even here, back here, I never polished back here, right? So let me show you that. It's great. It gets into all those nooks and crannies. You see the shine now? Isn't that crazy? It's like insane, guys. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, look at this one. From that nasty, from right here. These are great because they won't catch also. Don't forget that. This one reminds me of the car wash. At the car wash, baby. Right? You guys see that? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Yeah, because remember, these are going to get into everywhere without dealing with a catch situation. Do you understand? So, there's so many different things you can use at polishing because there's so many different designs and shapes you have in making jewelry. So it's not a one tool fits all when it comes to, polishing. That's why if you go to a polisher, he's got all these crazy stuff because each crazy stuff, you know, works on one particular, need. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. No, we're good with the comments. Good. What else? So that was that. No, that was not what I wanted to show you. Let's keep going. Um, what is? I'm trying to answer all the questions that I had. Give me a second, guys. Um, so the compound brush, I showed that. The 3 is great too. And then I showed you guys the 1 inch. And then I just showed you guys the 3/4 inch, right? Yeah, I just showed you guys the 3/4 inch. Yeah. So but the 1 inch is great. Like if you guys saw, I was able to get into really tough areas. Remember this, you guys? I was able to get into every single nooks and crannies, and I did polish that. That came out actually really good. Um, the larger one would the 3 inch brush will handle, like, I want to say, the larger surface areas. Let me show you something like, let me show you. Let's say I wanted to get into something like right in this area right here. Do you guys see that? Like right in this area. These would work great at sweeping in. Like, look, these would work excellent. I need long range. It's like a long range bristle. Like I'm gonna try to get it right in there. Do you guys see that? What size is the best for watch bands? Um, uh, Depends on what area, where do you want to get into the watch band? Like if a watch band has a lot of links, if it has a lot of links, the 2 inch might be good too because it's a little bit stronger and stiffer if it has scratches, or you can use the one I'm using. So let's take a look. Let's try. So I'm going to use this 3 inch right here. Let's go ahead and put my jewel tool compound on here. So remember, give yourself a good amount because it's got to, be able to catch in there. So we've got that finish right here. We're going to try to get in there. Let's see what we can do. If not, we're going to, and here's another technique too. You can slow down the wheel because you have a jewel tool. So like if you want to slow down the jewel tool to get into more of a hard to reach area. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm done. I'm just now playing around. Oh, you guys, look. Oh my goodness. Oh my heavens. So I'm gonna go in. So now look, so to get in there more, I slowed it down because now the wheel is gonna be softer. So now the bristles can work a little bit more flexible, I wanna say. Remember, when you slow down the bristles, it'll take a little bit longer for it to do it, but it softens them up. And now we were able to get in there. Look at that, you guys. So much better. Now to get in there a little bit more, I'd have to hold it like at this angle. Can you guys see that, Yarrow? I wasn't holding it at this angle, so I'm gonna hold it right here. So I'm gonna put some more compound on. Give me a second. Come at the top and get it right in there. That should do, oh shoot. See, if you got that schmutz right there, you guys see that schmutz of compound right there? Schmutz, just hold it there and get rid of it. Just let it roll, let it make its way off, okay? Don't wipe it with your fingers or whatever. Just hold it there and the schmutz goes away. Do you guys see how it's gone? You see that? See that? Uh-huh. That was actually really nice. Oh, that came out really pretty. Jeez. Just Louise. Okay, so now if I want to polish this, I can use this. Actually, let me see which one will be best. Give me a second. I'm gonna, so, before you guys actually do something, go like this. This is what I do. I wanna see if I can shove it in here. This is a great test. If I can shove it in here and see if I'm making it, that says no, I can't, okay? So then I'm gonna grab this one and see if I shove it in here. Do you think I can get in there? Ooh, possibly. Do you know what I mean? But I know that if I use this one, I'm there. Like, look, you guys see, this is why this one comes single. So this is going to be the winner chicken dinner. You guys see that? So that's how I kind of determine things, you guys. I know it's such rocket science that I use. So I'm going to probably just use the pink. If I need more, I can go more, but why not? Let's try this first. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. Can you do a side view, Yarrow? It's okay. Yarrow's going to adjust it. Hold on. Did you get it? Oh, perfect. Can you guys see that? Here, I'll do instant replay, like right there. Oh, it got it. Oh, you guys, it's shiny, baby. Now I'm going to do the other side. Don't forget to give yourself a little compound. Okay. Yeah, we still want side view. That worked, guys. That worked beautifully. Oh, shoot, I just scratched that area. Oops, sorry, my bad. Okay, we'll fix that later. Okay, so we did that. That's, oh my God. Okay, so let's do overhead. So let's do overhead. You guys see how I got in there? You see the right tools, baby, get there. The right tools. That's right. And now let's just give it a polish. Should I just use, what should I use? I should use, I'll just use this for an added polish. So now I think I have a watch band here. I don't know. Let me look. So let's go ahead and just use this. Oh, wow. Talk about shine. Hold on. I'm trying to get in there. There we go. Okay. You guys look at that shine. You guys see that? Oh, you know what I could have used too? Hold on. This was another contender, but you have to be careful with this one. I could have used this. Duh. I'm not going to run this too fast. I could use a little compound. Just a little shine. Just a little pop of shine. That's all we want. This is one of Francesca's pieces. Look how pretty she made this. It's one of her class projects, man. Even her class projects are nice. There we go. It's so shiny, you can see the reflection of this band. You guys see that? Let me try to show you. There you go. Look at that. Look at that shine, guys. It's like a legit mirror. Wow. 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 Okay. Yeah. So, okay. So, how we doing, you guys? Am I being helpful? Because I have to sign off in just a few more minutes. Kimmy's giving me the cue. Sorry, she gave me the hook, like you know that hook that pulls you off the camera. I feel like, oh, thank you, Helen. Thank you, guys. Okay, so recap. We so these are just to give you guys one more chance to remember. So these puffy buffs are on sale. They're about $20 off today only. They're going to expire. They will turn into Cinderella after, like, well, Cinderella, they'll turn into a pumpkin, not Cinderella. Clearly. Can we turn into Cinderella and then clean your house and dance all night at the ball? So these are almost $20 off, but they're limited time only. What are we saying? 24 hours after this? Yeah, after this live show. So don't call me in 2 days when you watch the replay and go, can I get them on sale again? No, this is why people who watch get benefits. And we'll refund their shipping and combine. Yes. So Kimmy says that if you've already placed an order for like for some other stuff for like the compound brushes or what have you, or the pink magic buff, Kimmy will refund your shipping and combine it with your other order. To save you the money. To save you the money. Show me the money. Yes. Oh, Tamara. Oh, Teresa says, very helpful. I will watch. Oh, wait. Well, I usually go and order. Very helpful. I will watch replay when I get my fluffy, but this is what this show was about. And I didn't want to waste time chit-chatting. We did lose a little moment with the fuzz, but like I said, fast forward. And then my Tamara said, always helpful, ate my pizza, drink my tea. Gotta run, more customers. You know the drill. Thanks. I will try to get the order for more puppies on next break. I love you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Kimmy is the bomb. I thank you, Teresa. I love her too. She's doing a dance right now after hearing that. I'll emulate what she was doing. By the way, I need to tell you how much I love your Cartier and Rolex wheels. Perfect brush finish in seconds. Thank you, Rita. Rita, do you know where they were a hit in India? I kid you not. Look, I even had a piece and I remembered it. Where did it go? That I kept showing. They went gaga. Like when I tell you gaga over the satin finishes, like I'm like, have they not seen satin finishes before? They're like, your satin finish. They bought all the grades. They bought the Rolex, the Cartier, the Ritzy, and the Chic. I can't begin to tell you how many factories went gaga over it. And I was like, I didn't expect that. So thank you, Rita. I think they see what you saw. Actually, I have a sample of one. I just saw it. So hold on. Let me show it to you right here. Where'd it go? Other things came on my desk. Okay, you know what? Just give me. Oh, here it is. I actually saw it. Look, overhead camera. So all that stuff that I dumped on my desk, this was one of the finishes that I put. This was thrown in a bag of of casting. Just so you know, it got a little scratched, but this was, I think this was the Rolex. They loved it, but I'll show you what they look like here. If you guys don't know what we're oohing and eyeing over, this is the Rolex. These give beautiful satin finishes, like beautiful. Like, look. Like gorgeous. Like I don't even know how to explain to you, but apparently I'm the only one that sells these really nice wheels because they were demonstrating so many of these at the show and nothing looked as good as mine. And I'm not boastful. I'm not boasting you guys at all. I'm just stating facts. There, you know, the level of detail that I spend with you guys on, you know, for you guys on creating is top notch. So I'm also gaga over them. I love you. It's gaga. Okay. So yes, and it's gorgeous, easy in seconds. Yes, this is the truth. So this is the Rolex finish, you guys. And let me show you so the Cartier is very similar. Before I jump to the Ritzy, I'll show you what the Cartier. So this is the Cartier. So the Cartier is going to give you, oh, it's really pretty. Shoot now. Okay, it's going to give you a finer finish. Okay, so take a little snapshot of this, which is beautiful. This really is like the Rolex band finish, but they wanted it to finish. And then you can change the look by changing the speed on your jewel tool, by the way. You have added benefits with the jewel tool. So the Cartier is going to be very similar, but I want to say a little bit more matte. I know it's already matte, but you'll understand when you see it right now. There we go. Do you guys see this? You see how it's a little bit more matte? Oh my God, it's so dreamy. So, so, so dreamy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so dreamy. Look at this. Woo, mama, it's like silk. Okay, so then, actually, do you have a chic? Because I don't want to go to the Ritzy, because Ritzy is a little bit, Kimmy, can you give me a chic? I think I left the chic. So my chic is in India. My chic is in India because honestly, I had 2 sets and I left one set at a very large manufacturer because you know I roll like that. I'm like, you like it that much? Here, take it, take it, take it. We'll get you more later. And so, just give me just one. I know I have one in my suitcase. I'm telling you guys, I haven't even emptied out my suitcase. It's been, oh, Kimmy to the right. Kimmy, can you open it? Yeah. You guys, oh, by the way, I wore a pink shirt today. Do you know why I wore a pink shirt today? So that when you go looking for this video, you remember that I was wearing a pink shirt today when I showed you guys how to use everything. Okay, so then, okay, so this is chic. This is chic. This is chic. I know. I know. Hold on. Okay, so you guys, after this, I'm gonna wrap it up. So if you have any other questions, you guys let me know. But I'm gonna show you guys the chic. The chic is even. Oh, it's brand new. Hold on. So the chic, she literally opened up a brand new one. This will be my new one because I don't know where mine is. So it's mine now. So this gives you an ultimate matte. Like it's a different kind of a finish matte. A lot of people love this one. They loved all of them. I only pick the best. I only like make the best. I really do. I have a weird style and I only want to pick styles that I like. So here, let me show you. Okay, so are you with me? You guys see when I talk about a super matte, it's like so rich. We should have called it, it's chic. We should have called this rich. That's a rich satin finish. So this is chic. See that? Oh, gorgeous, baby. Gorgeous. Okay, so now the reason why I didn't want to use Ritzy, this is Ritzy, and you can see it's gone through a lot. So Ritzy went to India, all parts of India. It's okay. Hi, Cindy. No worries. I love you. Cindy, this is a good video. I'll show you what we were doing. So this is, I'm not, I didn't show these. This is only because Rita mentioned these and I'm showing them. So this is added benefit. This is a great rewatch, but I'll show you kind of like what we went over. Cindy, this will help you, this video. Let me show you. And I think you already have, she already has the puppy. This will help her utilize them. Hold on. I'm not even concentrating, guys. Oh, here we go. So if you guys look, Ritzy has a little sparkle to it. Do you guys see the sparkle? Trying to show, the lights are so crazy here, you guys. But do you guys see the sparkle? And it's got that straight line. Oh, it's ritzy, baby. It's rich and ritzy and itsy and bitsy and everything nice. So yeah, so that is ritzy. Hold on. So that is ritzy. Does that help you? So Cindy, just real quick, what we did, let's a really real quick recap. We showed, and I think you have these. I showed the benefits of these in conjunction with the new compound brushes. Yeah, with these to use with the pink compound, to use with the scratch away, to use with the regular jewel tool compound. I showed you guys techniques on how to utilize these, and these two are about $20 off. They're usually $49 on sale, and they are now $30 for 24 hours. $30 and 99 cents. So I went through all of these, and I even showed how. Is that Tom? Tom, I was thinking of you. And so also, so we actually cleaned up all in here too, Cindy. I showed how to do that, like right here. Do you see that? Hold on, look. Do you see that? And I showed how to use the 1-inch. I used all the brush. I used the 3-inch brush actually on this. I used the 3-inch brush. Look, and as you use them, you guys, you see how they're going to get darker at the edges. So I used the 3-inch, and then I used the 1-inch to get into this really tight area. Do you see that? So yeah. So oh, and I did so much more, but that's a quick little recap, you guys. I really, and don't forget, you guys, I actually, this came with me to India. Don't forget, you guys, I have the best cleaner, the best, the best, the best. Everyone was saying it is the best. So Sean, I gotta clean my diamond. You guys want to see my diamond? Let me show it again. You guys remember, I'm an official lab grown diamond, colored diamond reseller now. So look at my diamond ring. I just had this made. You guys see this? And then look, I have a halo on the right here. Can you guys see the halo design right there? And then, yeah, so if you guys want me to make you a ring like this, you just let me know. I made this in a week because I needed to wear it to a beautiful event.
Yeah.
They're what?
They're diamond.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so look at that. I picked out this diamond. This diamond did come from India. My people, my people. So anyways, you guys, so if you guys are interested in any lab grown, just let me know and I'll send you a video. So anyways, yes, email accounts@jeweltool.com if you're interested. Rock bottom prices. I've been telling people how much I got everything for, and no one believes me. Nobody. But when you work with direct to the manufacturer and the manufacturer likes you get good prices. So yeah, I know, right? So no, not Tom. It's not moissanite. It is lab grown. So if you if you put a diamond tester to this, it's a diamond. I call it the in vitro diamond. Just because my baby wasn't cooked naturally. Just okay. Just because my baby wasn't cooked naturally doesn't mean it's not a baby. I kept telling everyone that. They're like, that's such a good idea. I go, yeah. Would you call a human that was born of in vitro not a human? So it's not, yeah, turkey based. So, anyways, you guys, I love you all and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Oh, let me say one quick while we still have a lot of people watching. If you've ordered your compound brushes, not your pink compound, the pink compound I have in stock, it's good. We have everything, but we are not a huge group of people working here. And I just want you guys to know putting all these tiny little brushes together and putting all of this and making them for you take time. These are not done in no Chinese factory. These are done here in Los Angeles, California. So please, I implore you, give us a good week, week and a half to get these out. We will trickle them all out, but please, you guys, don't stress us out. We will get these out as fast as possible. It's just we have tiny little fingers and not too many that are putting all of these together for you because these all take time, you guys. Really, these all take time. And then the 9/16th, yeah. So Kimmy does say if it's an emergency and you're going to Zimbabwe and you need them with you, please email Kimmy at accounts@jules.com. Yes, so remember, you guys, yes, 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 I will remind them. Remember, the sale of these and these are only available for 24 hours. After that, they turn into a pumpkin. Cinderella becomes pumpkin, and you get almost $20 off. I don't know what we did, but you know what? I'm excited to be back on air. And you know what? As we move on to my live shows, you're going to see some of these little flash sales pop here and there. So that's a new direction we're going. And I hope you guys like that. Do you guys like it? I hope you guys do. So, anyway, I love you guys with all my heart. I wish you all of the Lord's blessings. And until next week, I wish you a beautiful weekend. May God protect you and be with you and give you all your heart's desires. So, you guys, I love you and I thank you all for your support on every level. So, thank you guys, and I will see you back here next week because Anie is back. I can't wait to be back here again.